Ride on. Good morning. And ride on. James, the team finished strong this morning. Getting ready to do an ever increasingly challenging group ride. We're slowly ramping up the climbing. Today we're heading over to Innsbruck to take on the longest route that they have over there in that world. Achterbahn, is that how they say it? 2 times over the KOM, the big KOM. So, plus we get to do the leg snapper. What would be Innsbruck without the leg snapper, right? So we are heading over there today in just a few minutes. Just getting some extra miles in. And wanted to invite you guys along. If you want to ride along with us, you can do so by following me on Strava and RSVPing to the group ride when I post it, which is usually Thursdays or at the very latest Fridays. When you see the post, go over to the club event page and RSVP. And what I will do is I'll send you an invite in Zwift to the meetup. And we will be heading over there shortly. And as these climbs get longer and harder, I recognize that not everybody can put the same time commitment in. So if you're looking to do maybe just a portion of one of our future routes, feel free to come along for the ride. Do as much or as little as you want. There's no requirement to finish with us. And what we try to do on the more challenging ascents is we'll do climb at your own pace and regroup at the top so that we can benefit from the draft as we go back down. So that's kind of what we've been doing. The goal of all of this is to work up to somewhere between 8,000 and 10,000 feet of climbing or 2,000 to 3,000 meters, I guess, of climbing by the end of the summer. So if that's in line with your goals, feel free to join in. We try to do these on Saturday mornings. I might not do it every Saturday morning. I may do some in real life riding interspersed with this, so just something to keep in mind. But we'll be doing mostly every Saturday, mostly in Zwift. Occasionally I might bring in a different platform. And if I do, I'll let you guys know. So we're starting at 8:30 promptly. I'll be going over to join the meetup in just about 7 minutes. If anybody has any questions in the chat or comments, feel free to post your comments, and we'll answer those questions. You know, it's with all this Zwifting everybody's been doing this year, it's almost time for Zwift to start releasing perhaps maybe a new world or a new route for people to explore. I know they were very busy last year. We got Tempest Fugit and then Titans Grove last year. Two great courses that, as you can see, I'm very fond of, especially the flat one. But so hopefully maybe Zwift will put some new content out. I think they've been focusing more on developing content for runners right now. So I guess as they expand that part of their business segment, us riders will just have to be content with what we've got for now. But we do expect Zwift to keep expanding our worlds. It's not something that I think they would anticipate we would be just content with a static environment to work in. So we'll see. It'll be nice. It will be nice. Let's see. We've got another 6 minutes. So this is This is pretty much what we're doing on Saturdays. For those of you who follow my YouTube channel or Twitch perhaps, you know that I do some racing as well. And I try to do that about once a week. Not necessarily every week. I want to be in good form. So if I don't feel like I'm in good enough form to race, I won't race. So just know that. Last week turned out. This week's race turned out to be a pretty good one, pretty challenging one. It was a USA cycling event, so it was bringing the top Zwifters from all categories out, and I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the challenge, and it helped me realize I got to work on my 1 minute power for sure. Which maybe I could do something over the Lake Snapper today. I'm really trying to save myself for the big KOM. I'm trying to get a PR today on that. But you know, that's where some of the benefit of racing entails, is that you get to see where your weaknesses are, and you can work on them and put some focus on them. One thing I always have to work on is my FTP. I know my FTP is always relatively poor in comparison to some of my other stats, and I don't know if I'll ever be able to bring it up much more without either a lot more time investment, which I don't have, or I don't know. You know, at 50, you wonder how much more you got. But we'll just keep plugging along. I really enjoy being in the CCAT anyway. I think it's a perfect fit for me in terms of my ability to be competitive, and the goal of reaching the podium is reachable for me in that cat. So, any of you guys out there do any racing on Zwift? If so, share some of your experiences. You guys a DCAT rider, B-cat rider, or any of you racing with the big dogs in the A-cat? I'll tell you, that A-cat has gotten really, really competitive this year, over the course of this year. We've seen some World Tour riders coming in, national crit champs, among others. It's really made the A-cat almost into two cats. There was the old A-cat, and now there's the A-cat and the A-plus cat. But so those of you who are battling it out in the A-cat, I give you guys a lot of credit. That has got to be probably the most difficult category to race in, because it's open-ended. Sky's the limit. So, with this climbing that we're doing, one thing I'll probably do in the next several weeks, once I get above 3,000 or 3,500 feet of climbing in, I'll probably dip into Be Cool. You can sign up for a free account, and they have a lot of challenging courses, segments featured in the Giro d'Italia, among others. So you get to see some real challenging courses. In fact, the single longest climb I ever did in my life was done virtually in Be Cool several weeks ago when I entered one of their events. Had no idea there was going to be that much climbing. 3,800 feet of climbing and continuous climbing at that. And it said it was only 17 kilometers, the route. I thought, okay, short route, no problem, I can probably do this. But it didn't mention the elevation. Little important fact they should have probably provided me that day. And I saw that it was all up, but I didn't know how much up it would be. Yeah, that was tough. That ride beat me down for sure. And I live streamed it so you guys can see the suffering if you want. All right, it's time to get on over here before I miss my own meetup. In fact, I'm late. That happens. I always, if I'm going to be late, it's because I'm talking too much here on the live stream. All right, Greg, we're rolling out. You probably already knew I was late to the meetup. I think you usually keep an eye on it. All right, you ready, Greg? Let's roll out. So this is a group ride, and although we don't have the rubber band on, we are going to keep together. So I'm just going to soft pedal here until the other group members show up, which I think today, Greg, it's just you and me. So, morning, Greg. I still haven't gotten Discord set up. I've made some progress. I did a little bit more research on it, but I'm afraid to venture forward. I need to do some further testing here before I go live with it. And give me your feedback, Greg, because the only way I can think of, I either got to get some wireless headphones, which I really don't want to get right now, or I got to broadcast it to the stream. So I don't know how you feel about broadcasting the Discord to the stream. I don't see other streamers really doing that, but usually they're doing Discord for team conversation anyway. But let me know your thoughts and your feedback, Greg. If any of you are interested in joining these group rides, would like to see Discord used, give me your feedback as well. I want to try to improve these group rides, and I know how much of a pain it is to try to type while you're riding. It's why I generally don't do it. All right. Okay, so we're heading out. We're going to do a warm-up. We'll gradually get up to 2.0. If you're ready to head out at 2.0, Greg, you can just go ahead and lead us out. And we'll just keep that steady pace. I think we'll probably keep it steady over the Lake Snapper. I don't know if we're going to hit that first before we hit the first climb, but my goal is to let us loose on the first KOM. Climb at your own pace. If you want to get a PR, go for it. I'm going to try for a PR today myself. And then after that, we'll just keep it steady again. And we'll just evaluate the second KOM. And we may keep it together, just keep it steady, or if we got the legs, maybe we just go for it again. In fact, I'm going to have to turn the air down a little bit here in the house so I don't roast this morning. It's been hot here on the East Coast. Summer's finally realized that it needs to usher itself in, and it's doing so. It is definitely doing so. All right. I'm figuring this ride it's about 30 miles. It's 3,000 feet of climbing. I'm predicting maybe we're probably gonna break 2 hours. It's probably gonna be over 2 hours today, Greg. I'm not sure. I don't know. Not really sure. We'll just see how it goes. Not even really sure how long the climbs are on this thing. If they're 20-minute climbs. Have you done the Innsbruck KOM? Greg, is it 20 minutes, 25, 30 minutes? It's going to help me pace my effort. I think I've only been over it once. And I was doing intervals that day, so I really don't have a good feel for it. It seems like it's about as much as the Epic KOM, minus, or maybe including rather, or minus the radio tower, I think. That's about 25 minutes, I guess. I don't know. Might be a little steeper. We've got the roads all to ourselves today. Pretty quiet here in Innsbruck. I think that's because it's a this world is not featured today, so it's pretty much just the meetups are out here. Nice and quiet. Have the roads to ourselves. And I'll try to keep it steady despite all these gear changes. Once again, folks, I am trying to be 100% legit here with the resistance. I've had the trainer difficulty set to 100%, so I'm going to feel the full effect of the KOM. And here we go. We're getting started already. Well, 5 minutes of warm-up. I guess it's going to have to be good enough. All right, Greg. So when we hit the start of the KOM, it's ride at your own pace. And once we hit the banner, I guess, wherever it officially finishes, whoever reaches it first, just stop and we'll regroup. I'm not sure where it starts. I think it starts pretty much right up here at the T. I think it does. Hope I'm ready for this. Get into the little ring. So yeah, so what I was saying is that we are going 100% trainer difficulty today. The hopes that some low cadence training will do my legs some good. Probably won't do my knees very much good, but hopefully the knees will rise to the challenge. I think we're going right first. They call that the reverse, I think, if clockwise is regular. All right, I'm already at my bottom gear. It's not a good sign. All right, folks. I won't be doing a lot of talking up this thing. In fact, I may not be doing any talking. Where does that start? I think it's right there. All right, folks. Here we go. Man. These grade changes. Tough. I always thought this climb was tough. Almost discouraging because it kind of goes straight up the mountain. And those psychologically are always harder, at least for me. So how'd you folks out there rate this climb from best to worst? You like it the most? You dread it the most? I say under likability, probably about 3 or 4. If I'm going to do a proper climb, I usually think of the Epic KOM or Alpe Zwift. I particularly like Alpe Zwift because it has segments to gauge your progress and kind of break up the climb. You don't really have a lot of things here to break up the climb like you do in Watopia. Trying to keep it around 230, 240. Hopefully that's doable for me. This is Innsbruck, folks. Not to trying to dip into the anaerobic stores too much. Like I said, climbing at our own pace, regroup at the top. No stress, no worries. All right, another big one here. This one looks steep. Ooh, too many watts. I really don't know where these steep parts are. Hopefully this steep part's not too long. I've overcommitted a little bit. Good. And another steep part after this. Okay, a little break. Time to pick the fan up. Up. Once again, I'm going to probably go a little bit over threshold on this next steep one. A lot of steep sections, that's for sure. And it gets steeper. Thank you, Bike Beast. Ay, ay, ay. Keeps going. That was tough. Thank you, Mr. Edwards. Yes. Sorry, Bike Beast. This is the Achterbahn route. 2 times over this thing. in the home stretch. Ah. A little break. Thank you. That's why. I guess I accidentally hit the wrong thing. My apologies. It's been like that the whole time, I guess. It's working now.
I guess I accidentally hit the wrong thing.
Sorry.
Apologies. It's been like that.
I didn't realize that. Thank you, Greg. It was streaming just fine, but it was streaming the wrong screen. Another one for the blooper reel. All right. Okay. Well, that's one way to kill an audience, right? All right. Now I've got no proof that I did the KOM. I wonder when I killed it. Did I kill it on the downhill, Greg? I'm trying to think of what I did to destroy it. It might have been when I was trying to reverse. I think that's, I don't know. I'm not sure. All right. Looks like we're going to go, what is it, backwards? Backwards up the leg snapper? Is that what we're doing? Or is this, no. I'm trying to decipher this. Yeah, I don't really know, actually. Not familiar with this route. No, this is, okay. Yeah, we are going, I think, backwards over it. I think. I really don't know. So, Greg, you looking forward to going over that again? I know I'm not. My legs want to start to cool down. But it's not going to get its wish anytime soon. Oh, gosh, come on. Now my arm is messed up. There we go. Yeah, I'm not either. We're going to take it steady next time. My legs probably don't want to push any more than 2.0 right about now anyway. We pretty much got Innsbruck all to ourselves here. I wonder how many other Zwifters out there are doing the same route. I don't know. All right. Okay, I see. We're coming backwards through the start-finish. And then we got to hit the leg snapper from the reverse. And then it's up to the KOM. I don't know. Does this route finish on the KOM? If so, I've got to at least get some 3 kilometers going back down. I can't waste all that potential energy that I've accumulated. Whew. I don't think I could have gone up that any faster, Greg. That was the toughest effort I've done in a while. Kind of reminds me of the last time I raced up the Epic KOM on one of those tours. Tour of something. Tour of Zwift, Tour of Watopia, something like that. Thank you, Greg. So, how often do you climb the Innsbruck KOM, Greg? Do you usually avoid it like me? To be honest, I thought the reverse side. Oh yeah, I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant, Greg. To be honest with you, I thought the reverse side was going to be easier than I thought. It had a lot of steep sections, long steep sections, longer than I'd wanted them to be. I always thought the forward side was steeper, but I guess I may be wrong. Hopefully that side's going to turn out to be easier. Oh, I missed your chat, Greg. I'm sorry. I was too busy looking at something else. I've got to get that Discord set up. One of these days I'll figure out how to make it work. All right. Just keep pedaling. Just keep pedaling. If only I had more gears, those climbs wouldn't be as bad. I don't know how much lower cassette I can get for this thing, though. I could use one of those tram cars the next time we go up it, that's for sure. I could easily get the green jersey today. Nobody's here in the world. Well, maybe not. That's a pretty good time, actually. All right, Greg. I saw you try to get the green jersey there. The guy had, the KOM had 11 seconds. No chance of that happening for me. Not in these leagues right now. I mean, I really burned my legs up that first climb. But it's going to be good because I got to teach my legs how to recover when the event is not finished. Because that's what happens when I go out too hard on some of these races, especially the ones that are mass start where it's A, B, C, and D all together, and the B's are trying to cling on to the A's, and the C's are trying to cling on to the B's, and I end up hanging on far too long, longer than I should, and I burn my legs up in the first 5 or 10 minutes. And then I feel like this the rest of the race, where I've got no power. Okay. This must be the climb, or at least one of them. Well, I don't know if this is it or not. This might be just another little downhill. I know there's an uphill, there's a downhill, then a little up, and then another down. I don't know where we're at. Okay. Yeah, we're not at the full climb yet. At least the birds are having fun. See if we can make this more interesting. What did I just do? I don't know what I just did, but I almost killed everything. Game, live stream, and all. That was scary. Can't do that. Let's see. I don't even know which screen I'm on now. There we go. Okay. Another little reprieve, then the last little kick, which is going to be longer than the first one. I don't think I have enough hydration for the rest of this ride. I don't know. We'll see. We'll take this nice and steady. As steady as 6% will let us. You know, the leg snapper actually isn't as hard as the KOM from a gradient perspective. I guess because people fly up it so fast. In races, makes it hard. We're almost there. Should be able to see the church here at some point. Yeah, I'll try this again without destroying the stream. There's the church. We're almost at the top. It's interesting how, to some degree, they've recreated faithfully the actual environment. All right, here we go. I'm going to use up this arrow. I'm going to use up this arrow grade once I get over about 45K here. And, yep. Oh no, did I leave you in the dust there? Oh man, I was hoping you'd be able to get sucked along. Sorry, Greg. That arrow worked a little bit too good. Go ahead, keep going. I'll catch up. Well, slow down too much. A little too sensitive there, Zwift. It's not how it works in real life. Okay. Knock out one more climb. We might actually be done in, we might get this thing done here in under an hour 45 maybe. That'd be great if we could finish this in under 2 hours. Well, there's somebody collecting jerseys. That's one way to collect jerseys. Just create a meetup on a long route with lots of KOMs in a world that's not active. Brilliant. Right on, Steely Dan. All right, if I can get myself into a steady rhythm here, I'll be able to help you out, Greg. Still not used to this 100% thingy. All right, back to the big ring. Whew. All right, where is that nasty KOM? Where is that thing? Where are we heading? Up there? Is that where we're heading, over there? That's probably it. That looks like it. I think we're heading up that way somewhere. Yes. As a matter of fact, we are. Because the road is somewhere right across from us. I think I barely see it. Well, we're not heading up that side. That's the side we just finished. All right. Ready for more climbing, Greg? The day of reckoning has arrived, or the minute of reckoning. That's interesting. It says we're just barely halfway. That's kind of odd. What's left after the KOM? Are we going around again? Are we going over the leg snapper again? Maybe we are. I bet that's what we're doing. At the end of this thing, we got to go over the leg snapper one more time in the forward direction and then finish at the start finish. Gotta be. Gotta be. We're exactly halfway there practically. All right. We're going to take this one nice and steady. I truly don't have any legs left. That last climb really did me in. But that's what training is all about. Pushing your limits. right. Come up to a left turn. Oh. All right. If I didn't bite off more than I could chew. Greg, you may have been the wiser of the two of us by not killing it up the first time. I think you might beat me up the second time. In more ways than one. Wow, look how fast the traffic is moving. If only vehicles move like that, they got to be going like 100 miles an hour. Do they really drive that fast in Austria? Somebody better check the speed limit on that road. All right. I'm going to try to keep it at least 2.0. Definitely not going higher than 2.5, Greg. Unless, of course, the gradient forces me into my lowest gear. I don't know. We'll see. So figure about 30 to 35 minutes up this one. What was your time up the last time, Greg? Because I think it would probably be about comparable. I'm guessing. Maybe a little longer than that. 35 minutes, maybe? Reasonable estimate? Okay, 2.5, 2.6 feels plenty hard enough for me. Here we go. If you want to go on ahead and wait for me at the top, you're more than welcome to, Greg. Might motivate me to go a little faster. Who knows? I need to stand up just for a second standing here. It's a good thing, too. suppose I could always touch the resistance settings, but I'm going to try to do this whole thing on 100%. I'm try. You're doing great, Greg. It's a good pace you're setting there, Greg. Very good. Ouch. Gotta slow the pace down a little bit here. Feels like we're making good progress. A lot less torturous than the first time. Doing really good there, Greg. Thank you, Bike Beast, I think. Can't quite see those emojis. I'm not really sure what they are at this distance trying to read them. Greg's taking off on me here. He's going to try to get some revenge for the last one. And I think he will succeed today. Looks like a little steep part here. Yeah. I'm grinding to a halt. Thank you, gentlemen. I'm trying. Try not to be a wuss up the second time around. Greg's put 13 seconds on me, though. Seconds looks like 100 minutes from my vantage point. Climbing is not my favorite. I'm just doing it because I need to. I need to climb. I gotta get over this thing. All right, back to business. I'm hoping one of these two gentlemen will break before I do. I don't think it's going to happen. Looking great. He's smashing it. You're doing fantastic, Greg. All right, very good. Yeah, this is in Innsbruck, Achterbahn, 2 times up KOM. Thank you. Ran out of steam just before I cut you, Greg. Ouch. I hear you, Dave. Hey, Greg. Eight minutes to go. Yeah, tell me about it. And then on top of it, it's turned into a little race here near the end. How fitting, right? I hope I see the end soon. No, I don't know. I'm not sure. I guess we started 2 different meetups at about the same time. I don't know. I don't think Innsbruck is a live world right now. He must be doing a workout. That's what he is. He's doing a workout. Little reprieve. Oh, great. There you go. Goodbye. Can't match that. Good job, Greg. Nice push. No, he doesn't. I don't think so. I don't think Greg usually does that. The question is, does McMahon usually push on the descent? I'm pretty sure the answer is not necessarily. I think it's evenly split. Getting close to the finish. Right up ahead. Greg, you are declared the winner. Yeah, hopefully. Good work, Greg. Well-earned rest. Sorry, Greg. I gotta do my hydration. And a little sip of this too while Okay. All right. Here we go. Thank you, Dave. Oh no. He's McMahon is part of my meetup group. We're not really technically racing each other, but it is ride at your own pace up the climbs. This is technically a group ride, actually. Okay, I'm just going to stay in the super tuck here as long as I can. Looks like we'll be good. Yeah, this side is definitely steeper. Look at that. We're hitting 80 kilometers an hour. Over 80. Very steep. And there's some flat parts too we gotta watch out for, which should be coming up shortly here. Looks like right about here. Hard to tell. Oh, my legs feel so much better having gotten that little bit of rest, let me tell you. We're almost there. Almost able to super tuck. All right, here we go. This might be another little flat spot. I can't remember. All right. All right, catch up, Greg. Come on. Okay, there we go. I think it stays pretty much steep for a little while here. A lot of respect for this KOM, I'll tell you. A lot of respect for that. That is tough. Good challenge. Recommend to everybody to try it at least once. At least once. Alright, we should be good to go for a little while. Well, no, guess not. Hopefully we'll be able to stay. No. Oh, we're almost at the bottom. Wow. We are just about at the bottom. Sorry about that, Greg. Too busy looking up at the map. Those cars are still flying by. I'm going 70 kilometers per hour and they're still flying by. They're flying by as fast as jetliners. Look at that. Like an F-16 fighters flying overhead. All right. One more leg snapper, I think, and we're done. I hope we get it out of the way quick. I don't think we do, though. I don't think we do. I bet we make a left turn. I bet we make a left turn up here. All right, catch on, Greg. Okay, yep. And we got this long uphill drag, right? Sorry, Greg. I'll let you catch back on here. All right. There's Mr. Costa. He can pull all of us. All right, Greg, you ready for one final push over the leg snapper? 500 watts. Sound good? Think we can finish this, Greg, before 2 hours is up? Hopefully. I think so. You got any leg left, Greg, for the last climb? Why don't you lead us up the last one? Okay? You set the pace. We'll finish this one together, buddy. Oh, sticky draft. Go ahead, you lead, Greg. Full gas, sounds good. Believe it or not, my legs actually feel a little fresher now after that second one. I think I must have built up a lot of lactate on that first climb that I had to flush out on the second one. That's the only explanation I've got. I don't know why my legs feel fresher now than they did when I started the climb. Second wind, maybe? I don't know. Costa's way up there. He's already got 16 seconds on us. I don't think we can catch him now. All right, here goes. You can do it, Greg. Looks closer than it appears. All right. Close enough. All right. I got you, Greg. Perfect. One little bump here. Not so much for that. Great work over the KOM, Greg. Good push. Yeah, let's finish this one strong, Greg. Okay, I see. You're just a little bit out of the draft. Okay. We're almost done. Woohoo! I definitely caught my second wind for some reason. I don't know why. Thank God for that. Okay. Here we go. Now Martin Vanderpool is pulling us. Sorry, Greg. I got pulled along here by a pro. Come on, Greg. You can make it to the sprint finish. Oh, what the hey. Let me see if I can have sprint Vanderpool here. All right. Achterbahn. Greg, that was awesome, buddy. Very good. Very good. I enjoyed it. Very tough. All right. Well, folks, appreciate you guys joining into the live stream today. You've seen some amateur and pro racing. Finish strong beats Martin Vanderpool to the line. The rainbow jersey. Not really. He also happened to be doing about 45 more K than I did. All right. Well, that's a wrap, gentlemen. Greg, great riding with you. I think now that I can catch my breath, I'll officially give you a ride on here. And we'll wrap this up. So, folks, just to recap what I said at the outset, if these group rides are of interest to you, make sure you follow me on Strava and look out for a post on either Thursday nights or Fridays stating the group ride. RSVP to that. I know it's a little convoluted, but I can only invite up to 100 folks in Zwift to the meetup. And since I have more than 100 followers, I can't invite everybody. So I have to know who to invite. That's the reason for the RSVP. So when I make the announcement, RSVP on the club page, or if nothing else, just leave me a comment on the post saying that you want to join the ride. I'll put you as a regular, and I'll make sure you get invited every time, okay? All right, folks, well, have a great Saturday. Enjoy your riding or whatever you happen to be doing today. Take care. God bless. And as always, finish strong.